Okay, now you see these three men on this my screen. They are the most weakest men. I'll call them weakling in Nigerian politics. These three men are the most weakest men in Nigerian politics. Even Senator Natasha is stronger when it comes to politics more than these three men. Now, in 2015, Goodluck has all what it takes to retain that seat. Now, listen, in Africa, Goodluck was the president. In Africa, there are 54 countries, and Goodluck happens to be the president of the most populated African country. Now, when it comes to the world, Nigeria is the most populated black nation. And being a president, you are more powerful than most of some European presidents. Now, when it comes to Nigeria, Goodluck was the chief of armed forces. I mean, the Navy, the Army, the Air Force, the police, everything under your control. You are the number one citizen. Whatever you detect, and that's all. Then he was allowed to be threatened by a citizen. Buhari threatened him and said, I'm going to make this country unbearable for you that is a sitting president. You have everything in your power. The judiciary is in your power. The lawmakers are in your power. You were threatened. Hey, I don't want innocent blood. I don't want to be this, that, and you slip off. That seat just slip off of your hand. The most weakest man I've ever seen. Now, 2023. Peter Obi also have all it takes to become the president of Nigeria. Almost 85% of Nigerian citizens, both diaspora within, in the village, they all supported Peter Obi. People went to the polling unit with hungry. People travel far and near with their transport. People queue up to vote for Peter Obi. People lost their life for the sake of Peter Obi. When PDP, APC was paying massively, they refused to take those monies. They said they want a great Nigeria. They stood up and they said they wanted Peter Obi and they voted for Peter Obi while seeing PDP sharing money. They never did anything. Core members died. Core was harassed. Now, people died. People were injured. People were arrested for the sake and the love they had for Peter Obi. Nigerians youth came out. They said they want a change. They want Peter Obi to resume power. The people in the diaspora, they wanted Peter Obi. They saw he has the great, he has what it takes to make Nigeria great. And he won in the state. It was so clear that Peter Obi won the election. He won the most populated. He won in Abuja, won in Lagos, won in Port Harcourt. So many, it was clear. But Peter Obi left. See, I don't know what to say. When they want to protest, Nigerian youth were so angry and they want to protest for you. He came on air and calmed them down. Please, I don't want protest. Let's make it diplomatically. And he won in a diplomatically way. And you allowed this thing to slip off your hands. And look at where you have landed us to. Look at where you have landed us to. People like you is not needed in the Nigerian politics. Honestly speaking. Yes. Because we are landed onto. Now Tinubu came with power. And he collected that seat. When we want to protest, Nigerian youth are ready to fight for you, to die for you to assume that seat. You came and calmed us down, thinking that you are doing something reasonably. You went with your diplomatically way. In Nigeria, power is not given, power is taken. If you're not ready to take power by force, then sit down there. Now, this very moment, we are seeing Fubara now. Fubara is the elected governor of Rivers State. How can a whole governor allow another person to come fight for land? They shake him. Fubara is shaking. Fubara cannot do anything. I begin to wonder, are you the governor of Rivers State? Are you the number one citizen of Rivers State? As far as Rivers State is concerned, there's nobody, even not the president, can tell you what to do. You were elected and not by appointment, Mr. Manikis, if you don't know your power. You are lying somebody from somewhere else, you can't shake it. By now, you're just supposed to declare that person wanted, number one. Chase him out of the state. Declare him wanted by causing violence. You could not do anything. Shame on you. I pour spit for your face, Fubara. So I pour spit for your face. Now listen, in Nigerian politics, people like you are not needed. Don't come, please. We don't need people like you. They're just playing with our emotions. Goodluck played with our emotions. Peter Obi played with our emotions. And you are playing with our emotions again, Fubara. We don't need people like you. Resign and leave because you are not. See, the Nigerian politics there, and people, see, if they are going by violence, you go with them by violence. The reason why they don't know on our weakness. Goodluck was very weak. Peter Obi is weak, and Fubara, that's why they're fighting you people. You people cannot fight back. We don't need people like you in the Nigerian politics. Honestly, people should just go behind the scene and go and stay. If you are not ready to deal with them face to face, then go and sit down. Go and sit down. It's too small. Elected governor and you allow somebody to suspend you. Where is it done? How can you suspend elected governor? Is it by appointment? Do they appoint you? You were elected and you are suspended. The other day, they restrict you from entering your government house and you are doing it diplomatically. Okay, to Peter B, please. Peter B, please don't even dare say you want to come for 2027 because you are playing with emotion. Don't even come. Because 2023, Nigerians, with their money, they collectively invested, they contributed for you. You failed us, so don't even try. Now, how can you now want to contest or fight with somebody who is already a president? In 2023, both of you were neutral, but you could not do it. Now, Tinubu want to tell you the power that is in that seat to become a president. You cannot even dare it. He is the chief of armed forces. The Nigerian military, the Air Force, and the police under his control. The judiciary is under his control. If Tinubu could do it when he was not even a president in 2023, now that he is the president, how dare you? You think they go fight Tinubu? Please just stay behind bars. Don't even come. Because this time the disgrace will be too much on you. Don't have what it takes to rule Nigeria. And even if this power is given to you, you will be like, good luck. When the pressure is off, you will just leave it, give it to them. Please, don't come. Don't come. People like you is not needed in the Nigerian politics. People should go and assume some public office in international bodies, the UN and the rest. You are not needed in Nigerian politics. I speak from our face, disappointment.